And he get all crazy eyes with her because she don't smoke no cigarettes in here. You disrespectful little boy. And she ain't here no more. Nobody want to smell like old grannies. What the heck is wrong with these kids? All right, so we get back to the scene. The acid was thrown. Buddy touch her hand. He healed himself because he's a demon. We get it. He move on with his life. So next thing is that they go into the police station. He waits for her, but basically she is on somebody's hit list very badly. This bum was a fortune teller. She was basically telling him that, hey, you ain't got that much time left. You might actually die, my boy. So I don't know if she gonna have some extra plot when she come in later, but it was an old homeless lady talking real crazy to the demon. She saw that he was waiting for her. She liked that. He took her home. And that's when I believe they started to talk about him being her bodyguard. And I didn't expect it to really go so quickly, but bodyguard it is. So he was trying to basically that the dude was still following her around. Luckily, he was there because the killer is still on her case. He got mad, went home, and did what weird killers do. I don't know. He was looking at pictures, being very weird. He's still contemplating on how he gonna get his powers back, but then he started to do explosive combustions or random combustions. So he was actually turning himself on fire due to the fact that he hasn't hit a new contract in a while. So he actually has to do contracts constantly to stay alive. So he couldn't do that. So he basically started to turn into fire. Next up, she watching even more news about the dude that died. Basically, he turned out to be the financial director over there at Mom Duke's company. Come to find out, he was embezzling money from Ma Dukes. So I don't know what was going to go happen with that, but unfortunately, something happens, and I'm so upset about it. But let's continue on. But she was asking her questions. She don't worry about it. It's all good. Then she go do her own digging, find out it's all true, and she like, I gotta figure something out. So then we go back to him again. He's basically, like I said, they now on fire. Dude is literally going to burn up in flames if he doesn't go get another contract. So he calls her, says, "Where you at? I'm coming to see you right now." Basically, he's said he gonna be the bodyguard, but basically he takes her to go find another victim. And they had this interesting moment where this lady is trying to save her daughter, and basically she's desperate and he does it. He does the contract quickly. She does not like it at all. She feels as if he's a evil individual. Look at that face. He's an evil man, which I think he is. And basically, she like, bro, I'm not gonna take no help from you. I'm out of here. I'm Audi 3000. Turned her back on him. Easy. So then she continues on. I think the grandma has some more. I'm trying to figure out the truth type stuff. He's feeling better because he was able to get the contract because the lady did go ahead and end up doing it. So he's feeling a lot better. He's feeling good about himself. She's still contemplating, thinking about it, and he is as well. So he goes back to the hospital, talks to the kid, and is like, oh, wow, humans can have a conscience, they can have a heart. So now he's changing already. We episode 3, he already changed. All right, G. So again, all of this is happening, and then she sees the family again, and she has to figure it out as well. So she's like, I'm happy that the kid and the mom and everybody is able to continue to live on. They out eating birthday cake. It's cool. He on the other side see it. So they both changing each other in a way. I don't know if his way is the best. I don't think it is at all. So then he comes and meets her again. And then he finally decides to essentially be her security and her bodyguard. And that's where the continuation of the story is going to go. Of course, with that, they just had their scenes. They're having conversations around everything that occurred already. Not much here. And then they go to visit my dudes. And when they go to visit her, Like, why she ain't saying nothing? My Dukes is gone. She ain't with us no more. And it's crazy because we only got 2 episodes with my Dukes before she gone. That's kind of crazy to me. But she passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace. So we go to this funeral scene, and basically you can tell that everybody else is happy outside of her, and she getting flashback to her mom and dad passing, and my dude's coming over there and cheering her up and stuff. And that's how they got their first relationship and spark and everything. But nobody care about the grandma but her. Everybody else, whatever, be happy, or they just pleasantly just, and they just, I don't know, they're not swayed by it at all. They all just look like they're drones, just ready to get their money. So she have it with it again with the daughter that sucks. This daughter sucks so much. I don't know what her name is. She's the worst. But pretty much everybody sucks. The killer is there working security, playing with the CCTVs. She goes out to chill at the garden where my Dukes usually be, and she started reflecting on everything and just more memories. But then the weird little nephew, I think he is, let's just call him Weird Boy. Weird Boy has the lighter, and they were showing somebody flicking the lighter where Ma Dukes was mad at him, saying, "You killed somebody." So this dude is actually a killer, but whatever Weird Boy name is. So he's a killer, and he get all crazy eyes with her because she don't smoke no cigarettes in here. You disrespectful little boy. And she ain't here no more. Nobody want to smell like old grannies. What the heck is wrong with these kids? So again, he just being, I don't know. He looked like nothing. He don't look no older than 17. So I don't know how old he is, but he rude. But the demon come help her out a little bit. Make sure she get everything straight. Get him off of her anyway. So they talking about funerals, and you want to wear black because you don't want the dead to follow you. So he turned her outfit white, hit her with a little bit of that magic. So her clothes white, and then a butterfly visitor. She think that's Ma Dukes, which is fine by me. Ma Dukes was a great character. I don't know why she had to die so early. Once that is all over with, they switch to the scene about the detectives coming in, and they come to find out Ma Dukes actually was killed. Surprise. I knew she was killed. I don't know who it was, but I'm pretty sure it was that little boy with the lighter, Weird Boy. But everybody is like, "Oh, we should bury this under the rug. We don't want our stock prices to go lower." Basically, somebody switched out her painkillers with something that she's allergic to, but they are painkillers as well, and everybody know that she allergic to them, so everybody now is suspect. So they like, let's just not do this. Let's just say it was a heart attack, so we don't have to deal with the publicity stuff. Bunch of trash people. So she mad, she heated, she ready to die about my Dukes. So when they go outside to finally start the reading of the will and everything, she like, "No, it's murder." She announced it to the whole people. Everybody like, "Oh God, what is it?" So they all yelling, they all trying to whisper to each other. He mad, talking about get her out of here. But the person that's gonna be reading the will said, "No, she gotta stay because there's a plot twist." So when they reading the will and everything, obviously my Dukes had a favorite. Obviously it wasn't them kids. She left everything to old girl, Dohi, or I think it's Dohi. She left everything to her, really, or mostly most important stuff anyway, and they don't like it. "You're not going to keep it, are you?" She said, "You gonna have to kill me to get this up off of me." So then she said, "You got to kill me." So she said, "I'm about to go make a pact with the demon." So basically, she said, "You got to marry me." She said, "Marry me." She asked him, but still she making crazy decisions. So she told everybody, one, "You gotta kill me." Looked at her little power thing and said, "Hey demon, you tried to marry me?" Because she does have to get married in order to inherit the stuff. So that is what's bringing it all together here. So a lot has changed in the last episode. Madu's dead. She about to get married. and the demon is not a bodyguard. I wonder what will happen next.